thank you for the stretch. Ooh. Oh, I popped my shoulder. I really like these community notes destroying people. So I feel the need to have, you know, just one more serving of community notes decimating people. Feels good.
Dispelling the myth of unskilled labor. Correction. Carpentry is considered a skilled...
Yeah, I was gonna say. Carpenters are very skilled.
labor. Black Samurai in Japan, the mainstream media will never show you. Your comments on this. This picture was created by AI. It's not a real photo.
Gone! Obliterated.
It's fake. Can anyone explain? Cloud. Cybertruck
is Cloud.
On off-roading trails and handles the mud like a chimp. This is not off-roading because they are on a road.
This is in fact a road, if you did not notice.
There are precisely 0 situations of disease where a pharmaceutical drug will help you rather than harm you. Antibiotics alone have increased the human lifespan 23 years and save approximately 200,000 lives each year in the US.
I didn't know that. That's a very interesting fact. That's pretty cool.
What the hell happened to Star Wars? George Lucas must be turning in his grave. George Lucas is 78 years old and still alive. Subway station in China. This would be impossible to build in the West nowadays. This is in Germany.
This is not the US. This is Germany. I don't know why I said US. I think it's because they said West and my brain just said US. Brain short circuit. But yes.
People not know how to Google. This is a psyop to make you gay. Muscle mummy is literally homosexuality. It's not gay.
It's not gay for men to like women. Hot take. No, I'm just kidding.
For men to like women. Bro pulled up with 2 sugar babies. Absolute legend. They are his
Oh my god! Those are his children!
daughters. Everything is burned but the trees, but don't point that out or you are a conspiracy theorist. Some plants are able to survive wildfires due to a layer of thermal insulation provided by their bark, dead leaves, or moist tissue.
That's also a really cool fact I didn't know. That's pretty cool.
Humanoid robot at the Beijing Auto Show. Science fiction is quickly becoming reality. This video is clearly reversed, making the human look more robotic.
Oh my god. Not the entire video in reverse. Her hair even falls in reverse.
Her hair is falling in reverse. Train drivers overwhelmingly middle-aged white men. Britain is overwhelmingly
Oh my god.
white. Being a train driver takes many years of training and responsibility building, so most drivers will be old.
Yeah, okay, like, yes, he is in fact a middle-aged white guy. Because it takes forever to learn this stuff. And most people are white here.
Reading not safe for work is a hub addiction. Sorry, didn't know your English literature degree made you a psychologist. Also, not safe for work addiction is a stupid term because not safe for work content is not an addictive substance. If you have an obsessive personality and use it in an unhealthy way, that's the same as any other unhealthy obsession. Not an addiction. You don't get a withdrawal. This type of addiction is real and is a scientifically documented psychological phenomenon. Evidence shows that its underlying neural processes are similar to substance addiction.
Yeah, there's a lot of different things you can be addicted to, and just because they're not like an actual, like, you know, like the way you consume them isn't like an actual like beverage or something, it still works the same in the brain. Like they could still find similar findings to like what happens to your brain.
The next 100x is just a giggle away. This is a cryptocurrency scam that can steal your money from your bank accounts. Welcome to Kansas City, where they have all gender bathrooms. I hate this. There are also single gender restrooms available. Nobody is forced to use the all gender restroom. It is merely an option. When did Brad Pitt become so old? That man is not Brad Pitt. Rather, he is
my god, that's not even the same guy!
But Redford. Justin Bieber creating Beauty and the Beat, which now has over 1.2 billion streams. This is not the production of Beauty and the Beat. Rather, boyfriend, dear white men, you're screwed. You're being replaced because none of you have children. Fertility rates have been falling in all parts of the world, and among all races, the fertility rate of non-whites has fallen more than that of whites. Electric cars being
I love it when people try to like grandstand on stuff and cause like people to, you know, get mad at controversy. And like, it's completely, like, they're completely being dumb and get corrected for it. Like, no, you are not allowed to rage bait and make money here. I'm gonna stop you right there, dummy.
Ported on an open deck burst
Silly.
into flames as saltwater shorts their batteries. None of the vehicles in this video are electric cars. The
Oh,
battery
but-
packs on most electric vehicles are sealed to prevent water from shorting
Oh
out
my
the batteries.
God.
Snipers on the roof of Ohio Union. At Ohio State, a spokesperson for the Ohio State University has stated that these are not snipers.
Bro, I could you imagine that this is like for a school project and you're just up there and people are like, oh my God, look at the snipers on the roof. And they're just like, oh yeah. Like you just see yourself like on like a heading with like thousands of views and stuff. And you're like, oh, that's me and Jeff taking pictures of the building that's like right across from here. What the heck? They think that's a sniper? That's literally a camera crew. Like, can you imagine though, like being the actual people that somebody took a picture of? And you're just like, oh, that's me. Why do they think I'm holding a sniper?
Snipers. No shot. On my way home from California, and look who's on my flight. You can't make this up. Insane meeting him. This picture of Messi is an old picture from 2023.
Oof, you never got to meet them. This is an old picture. Like, why do people lie like this? Like, oh. It's so easy to figure this stuff out. Like, it's so crazy that they really think, like, this is gonna work.
Tweeted by Charlotte FC. Let's fire it up. Brent's treasury just burned $500,000 worth of tokens. Brent has only burned $500,000 worth of the supply because they have been caught holding 96% of the supply at launch and dumped on
Oh my God. They were scheming.
buyers. Skittles are mainly corn syrup and sugar, both of which last several years without expiring, and therefore Skittles are edible for several years after their best before date, if they aren't wet. The best before date doesn't indicate when it directly expires.
Oh my. I mean, I kind of assume that this is the same for like a lot of candies like that.
Hence the name. Meghan Markle will join Prince Harry on a trip to Nigeria this May, the couple's first official international tour since leaving their roles in 2020. They may have been invited as private citizens, but they are not working members of the royal family, and therefore can never undertake an official trip again. I attempted to survive 7 days in an abandoned city. Can't believe places like this exist. The city is not abandoned, and was locked to the public for shooting the video. Furthermore, the 7 days were not consecutive, as some team members suffered medical problems.
Oh man, there's 3 separate points. There's 3 separate actuallys.
Other than claimed in the video, the hotel is accessible directly by car, not just by helicopter.
Man, I watched this one. I don't usually watch, like, I didn't watch a lot of Mr. Beast videos. Usually, sometimes I would, but I've only watched a few, and this was actually one of the ones I watched. So it's crazy because I remember what they did, man. Not just one actually, but 3 of them saying that this was BS. Whew.
Helicopter. Fun fact, they're both played by the same person. This is false. Movie director denied it himself.
Oh my God. Can you imagine? Like, it's so weird when they do it with real people too. Like, you find this, let's say you are the actress and you look at this and you're like, that other person is not me.
So, woke sandwiches.
Awkward.
Can one not simply get lunch without being reminded of degeneracy? The photo has been digitally altered to show the incorrect use by date misleading followers into believing this is a recent photo. This is in fact from Pride 2000.
Oh my God. Why is this like a popular thing? To like use old photos and like recycle them. They can't even find current drama. I feel like there's so much of it. They're so lazy. They have to recycle old drama and like just put a new like thing on it, like quote it differently.
5
How
years
lazy
ago.
do you have to
the
be?
The original photo can be seen in the article below. Sonic.
I wonder if they do it that way because it like nobody else like has that photo recently, right? So they can act like it's new information that nobody else took a picture of. You know, well, until somebody like literally searches the photo on Google and finds out it's old.
As you scroll, he gets older and older, a thread. Sonic does not get older and older as you scroll. Every post in this thread is labeled incorrectly, and most of them are in the completely wrong
Oof.
order. Muscles shorten your lifespan. They're only cool to 20-year-olds who've never had them before. As you get older, you realize the incredible strain and weight it puts on your heart. All hearts have a limited number of beats. Don't waste them.
What? Oh my lord.
From the British Journal of Medicine, regularly lifting weights was linked to a lower risk of death from any cause, with the exception of cancer.
I like how it's like you only have a certain amount of beats, so the more fast your heart goes, the more you die faster. Like, what in the...
Joe Rogan is getting censored by YouTube. 10,000 views in 13 hours. Let's see what X does. The episode was accidentally posted at 12 AM briefly, rather than 12 PM, usual schedule. Soon after it was posted, it was made private until 12 PM. This post from the host explains.
Yeah, see, this is another thing, right? A lot of people will, like, want to be the first one on something, like the first one to notice something. The first one to cover something, so they, like, won't look into it. They'll just, like, try to get that out, like, before people are able to speculate. And, like, they think if they could get away with it, like, it's gonna do a lot of numbers, right? Like, even if they don't make pennies, like, they still get a lot of popularity, which maybe can go to other platforms, I don't know. Or they'll just get a lot of attention. People are crazy. I think the craziest thing is regardless, they don't think anyone's gonna, like, point it out that it's not real. Which is why I'm so glad that community notes exist, because I feel like people would get away with this more if, like, this type of comment was, like, from a small account, right? That didn't get a lot of upvotes. Like, you would have to scroll, like, down past all of the, like, fake comments with, like, this is a cute dog. You know, like, there's so many of those now in comment sections. If you had to scroll really far to get the truth, I feel like this would be, like, this would not be shut down as quickly, right?
Nah, you really made Jake Paul get sturdy, bro. It's not Jake Paul, it's a lookalike.
Oh my-
ByteDance is reportedly considering selling TikTok without the algorithm to someone outside the tech industry. ByteDance has denied reports they are selling TikTok.
Oh my lord.
Community note was not needed at all. When did I ever deny her age? You called people predators for being attracted to the 21 years old Jenna Ortega, which was a factual error and misrepresentation of context. Community note was indeed needed. Man who spent $20,000 to transform himself into border collie steps out for first ever walk in public. The title of the tweet is misleading, as the man did not transform himself into a border collie. He simply put on an expensive, hyper-realistic border collie fursuit. Why I rent supercars over buying them. The vehicle featured in this video, and in prior post by Dylan Found Here, has been identified as the car leased out by this website. According to their TOS, they do not lease to persons under 21 years of age. The vehicle was likely leased by Dylan's parents. Not Dylan. With all the new avatar—
Hot take, chat, but can you imagine if you were able to do this, like, community note clickbait, like, on YouTube? I'm not even saying they would have to take away monetization, but then, like looking at the title, if you could community note it, like, the clickbait of, like, anything, like, especially on YouTube, like, the names of video titles or the thumbnail could get community noted. I feel like that would be so good.
Updates. Trainers can now customize their eye color. Here is a preview of some of the options that are now in Pokemon Go. Readers added context. You are always able to change the eye color of your character. It is not a new feature as claimed in the post. Woman using her newborn kid to destroy ex's reputation. Postpartum depression. Young men, wear protection. Postpartum depression exists and affects lots of women every year.
Yeah, I was gonna say it happens no matter what.
Men in prison, blue light all day, little sunshine, microplastics everywhere, seed oils, noodles, and low-grade protein. They are healthier than most free people, or biohackers.
What?
2 workouts a day and lots of sleep. No one wants that conversation. It's too simple. Incorrect. The health of prison inmates is worse than the general population on virtually every metric. Compared to the general population,
well, yeah, of
people
course.
of both sexes who are incarcerated are more likely to have high blood pressure, asthma, cancer, arthritis. Doing the deed is for making
prison is not a vacation, it turns out.
Any man who does the deed with women because it feels good is gay.
What?
Oh, my TV feels good. This is great. In fact, if you are 40 with less than 5 children, you're probably gay. All that feel-good pee-pee and hardly any genetic legacy. Doing the deed with women is straight.
Oh my god. The gay strikes again!
This is insane. It's so obviously bait. Shut up. The Russian government has moved.
This is what I mean, like, a lot of people know it's false, right? It's not like people are falling for this. But the problem is that it's rage bait, and it's like, is there really someone this stupid? Like, why does this exist, right? And so I just like that it has the community note, because it's like, no, you're not gonna get payment from being, like, stupid and having people, like, call you out for being stupid. Like, you can't even have that. You can't even have the scraps on the ground for people calling you out being dumb and making money off of people getting irritated at you and feeling the need to comment on this stuff, therefore making you get a payout of even $5 is not going to happen.
This is insane. It's so obviously bait. Shut
I
up.
hate
The
rage
Russian
bait.
government has moved to ban furries.
I'm
this
biased.
new law will make the furry movement completely illegal. What we glimpse below is perhaps the last clip of these heathens, frolically liberally in one of Moscow's parks. There is no current/incoming ban on furries in Russia. Furries actively participate in fandom-related activities, such as conventions in Russia.
Man, the wild dog people are still running around on all fours.
Florida has passed a bill that will ban social media for users under 16. Important context. This refers to a bill that was passed by the Florida House of Representatives, but has yet to be implemented. Xbox VR headset incoming. As stated by Mark Zuckerberg, Xbox will be making their own VR headset using the Meta Horizons OS. There won't be an Xbox VR headset. It'll be a Meta Quest headset with an Xbox design. We're finishing above Villa, by the way. Bookmark it. No, they're not. 60-year-old wins Miss Universe Argentina 2024, proving age is just a number. She won Miss Universe Buenos Aires, not Miss Universe Argentina. As it can be verified, Miss Argentina has not been announced yet. I'm an alpha. Liberals fear me. Josh is misrepresenting his actual physical identity. His actual physical identity.
Oh my god! This guy just got cooked. That's not what this guy looks like. However, this is what he looks like.
See, it's shown on his profile, and this link. It looks nothing like it. Abolish community notes! Josh was previously called out by community notes for
He got community noted again on the follow-up post. Man is still butthurt by the first time he got community noted.
representing his appearance. The first trailer for Barry Jenkins' live-action Lion King prequel, Mufasa, The Lion King, in theaters December 20. This movie is not live action. Is this real? No community note.
This is real. 120%. The cat penguins will take over the world.
It must be. I'm 40 and I don't date girls over 24. My girlfriends are 20, 21, and 24. The 24-year-old, I've been with her for 2 years. Too much mileage and baggage when they're older than that. Trust me, I've tested it extensively. So I recommend you to do the same. 18 to 24 only. Understand the game. According to this AI image detector, the second picture...
Not only is he not dating these women aren't even real. He couldn't even find women to take a picture with and lie that he was dating them.
Is an AI-generated fake Devin Booker shooting a shot at Squid Game actress Jung Ho-yeong. I'm so sorry. Devin Booker did not leave any comment on her Instagram post. This post is misleading, and the screenshot is fake. Notice how they didn't add a certain someone. Rolling Stone, the queens of music. Rolling Stone never released this edition. It's a fan-made cover art.
Oh my god, it's not even made from them.
Confirmed that the ball did not cross the line for Barcelona's shot. La Liga does not have this technology. Canal Plus does not use this logo since 2014.
Oh man.
This photo is impossible to be
Three
from
of
La
them
Liga's
again.
match or a 2020 format.
Three well
Microsoft's
actuallys.
gaming revenue climbed significantly year over year, according to its Q3 earnings report, but the massive jump in takings is deceptive. Most of it is just reflective of the addition of Activision Blizzard. There is nothing deceptive about Xbox's Q3 earnings, since Activision is a first-party studio under Microsoft and Xbox, therefore increasing its gaming revenue legitimately. PvE mode is
There is so many other things you could point out about Blizzard that are problematic. Why did you have to lie about it? You know what I'm saying? Like, there's information everywhere that you could use if you don't... Why did they have to lie about it? There's so many easy things you could say that are, like, true.
Feature, which is available only to the owners of the Unheard Edition. We will keep you updated on new features exclusively for these owners. The PvE mode is not a unique feature.
Oh man, I remember this when people were mad about it. Ooh.
A friendly reminder that Real Madrid would have just won one league in 9 years if not for this corruption. Real Madrid would have still won the 2016-17 title if this goal stood. Real Madrid finished 3 points above of Barcelona. Inflation silver lining, higher salaries. Over the past several decades, today's real wage, that is, the wage after accounting for inflation, has about the same purchasing power it did 40 years ago. And what wage gains there have been made have mostly flowed to the highest paid tier of workers.
News.
Earth used to be all women. We reproduced with parthenogenesis.
Excuse
no
me?
human can survive without the X chromosome, and it's about 3 times larger than
this
the
is
Y
a
chromosome.
crazy fanfic, man. Wow. I feel like you could make a Dark Souls title out of this, you know? You could make a dystopian novel. You could make something that's like really messed up and like, you know, really depressing setting of like crazy storytelling that's just like, whoa.
Humans have, in fact, not been reproducing with parthenogenesis at any point during their history.
Her fanfic is crazy.
If you aren't a native, a thread. Tourism makes up more than 20% of Hawaii's GDP.
Yeah,
Over
I was
$2
gonna say
billion
Hawaii
in
is
tax
huge
and
for
supports
tourism and
hundreds
making
of
money.
thousands of jobs. Stopping tourism would destroy all of that.
Yeah.
You should visit Hawaii at your own discretion as long as you are mindful of the local communities. Like anywhere, just be mindful. If you are attracted to
I visited Hawaii before. I've been to Hawaii, and like the people who live there, I've heard the opposite. It's like Hawaii is great to visit and apparently horrible to live at because the cost of living is super expensive, and you get usually like run down houses. Like they're not better, right? It's the location that costs so much money, and everything's got to be imported.
Someone 17 years or younger, you are a predator. So this person, or in real life known as Kylie, is a registered predator. In March 2024, he was charged with trying to meet a minor, and then other stuff.
Obliterated.
Why is he still on? Why isn't this guy locked up? Why isn't he in jail? It's so recent. Get off Twitter, man. Loser weirdo. Yeah. This tiger lost her cubs after giving birth, and her health was deteriorating.
This one
due to
is messed up.
Depression. So the
I've seen
California
this one.
Zoo, where she lives, found an unusual solution.
Nope.
The workers came with a
This
trick
is not
of using
wholesome.
pigs dressed up as tigers.
This is bad.
The tiger apparently loved them. These tigers and pigs were trained to live together as part of an experiment to tame the tigers. While the pictures are real, the story is not. Additionally, in the hidden replies, the author is hiding these facts. The UK started World War II.
It ended tragically,
Britain did
we'll
not
just say
start
that.
World War II. It instead was started by Germany, who invaded Poland, whose independence was guaranteed by the UK. Okay, I'm not gonna read it because the community note just destroys it that badly. This user is known for misleading people by giving false information.
Yeah, don't even
Police
need to
at
read.
UCLA just
don't even bother.
As an elderly protester. The elderly professor has a deadly weapon, a sword, on him. The police officer had drawn a gun, forcing him to drop the weapon and put it away. The professor followed this order. The use of weapon was obviously correct and legal.
Nice.
The IDF is dropping food that is wired with explosives. When a child opens a meal, they get blown up. There is no end to their evil. The IDF has not and does not drop food cans wired with explosives. This has been debunked by a military expert. There is also no proof
People
that these
come up
came
with the
from
craziest
IDF.
stuff.
While on duty, Queen's guards are not supposed to move or respond to anything the tourists throw at them. When aggressive acts are made, they are to shout, "Make way for the King's Guard!" This guard gives the tourist a surprise lesson.
Yes.
Watch. This video is a staged prank, social experiment. The original video was published by the satirical site Troll Station in June 2015.
So somebody actually thought this was real? Oh my god. Somebody actually was like, this is fact. This is real.
I can't think of a bigger downgrade. Then, Germany versus now. This was due to the firebombing of Destron, in which the majority of the buildings pictured were destroyed. What you see was constructed in a poor, post-war economy, and elsewhere great efforts were made to restore buildings such as Frauenkirch and Zerwinger Palace.
I like that a lot of these also, like, the context they add is, like, very informative, and, like, I find out stuff I would not have found out otherwise without people being stupid in the first place. You know, it's like, man, it's disappointing that there's this many stupid people, but without them, I would never learn these fun facts.
This image is not from the video game, Warhammer. It is generated by AI. When you have to use AI to show what you're complaining about, you have already lost. Cougars in the classroom. The alarming rates of teachers charged with "are young boys in America."
Oh my.
A cougar is a slang term used by many to describe an older woman who dates younger men.
Yeah, those are not the same. Those are not the same thing.
These women are not cougars, but rather predators. Most European...
See, that one is an example of a YouTube title that would still exist. Because you can't community note them or say that that's, like, bait or not really correct. That's what I mean by I really wish you could do this on YouTube for titles and clickbait like thumbnails.
Have no idea how poor they are versus the average Midwestern American. This is Carmel High in Indiana. The school district has a budget of $140 million just for the year, school year 2023 to 24, and is one of the wealthiest in the country.
Wow.
Furthermore, the poster admits this is a misrepresentation in some replies, while sticking to it in others. Yeah.
Yeah, I've noticed this too. Have you guys ever seen on like Twitter where people will like post something and then they'll get corrected, right? And they'll know that they are wrong. Like maybe they didn't know in the first place, or maybe they did. Either way, they're like, okay, I admit I was wrong, right? But then they keep the original post up because it's still getting a lot of like, it's still getting a lot of traction. They're still getting clout. So they just leave it up anyway. And it's just like, yeah,
Get paid from impressions.
I hate that so much. That's another reason why I'm glad this is here. It's like, yeah, you can keep it up if you want. Sure. But now everyone is gonna know before they read it all that, like, you're completely being misinformative and you can't profit off of it.
Whatever can farm the most impressions is what people will do. I mean, I get it, but I also don't get it.
They're farming.
They're lifesaver. Or shall I say a fact saver? Way. And they proceeded to get a lot of times they got community noted. Only the Xbox version is designed for PC support. PDP is false advertising. The box of the PlayStation version of the Rift Master, which was sent out to multiple creators, is clearly satire? I don't know. I assume that's what they're saying. Fanboy and Chum Chum never aired at Cartoon Network. In fact, this animated series was produced and is a Nickelodeon property. Leaked Gear 6 image. Take with a grain of salt. We need the Gears of War title back. The image is a fan-made GTA 6 map detail.
So many of these are using like fan-made images or images that are old or images saying they're people that they're not. It's
set in
so
the fictional
silly.
state of Florida, 2 times the size of GTA 5, 3 major cities and blah 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 blah. This post presents multiple unverified claims as facts, which is misleading. The only confirmed fact from this post is that GTA 6 will be set in Leonida, a fictional representation of Florida. All other bullet points in the original post are unconfirmed leaks or speculation. None of the claimants could provide a single witness in court to support the claim that they suffered any harm. You get the same wonga if you lose a leg at work. So surreal, it's almost funny. Lady Justice ain't blind. She's got both eyes wide open.
Oh boy.
Will be appealing. Amputation of one leg below the knees. Since this was a libel case, claimants did not need to prove they had suffered any loss.
I love when when the community note is literally like one sentence.
I know that Lewis Hamilton anywhere. Jamie Price is spying and annoying Lewis once again. Another complaint about JP incoming. How many warnings does this photograph need before he gets permanently removed from the paddock? This photo was not taken by Jamie Price. This has been factually confirmed by Jamie, as he has never been in Abu Dhabi or Qatar. This photo was taken by Lars Barron. The photo is available through Getty Images here.
Oh my god.
Has shown a lack of
Getty Images? Oh. Bro just typed in like free to use image. Enter. Time to write the lore as absolute fact. How are they gonna know?
Standing and signs of immaturity. Rest in peace. So it's a diagram of, I need to zoom in here, water. And some people aren't drinking the water and some people are. I'm so confused. I don't even know what the original
What's
post
happening
is.
here?
Note. This is all I found the meme as. Taking an all homeless shooter looter with a big wave goodbye to Tarkov today. We're here to welcome you. If this gets 5,000 retweets, 10,000 more test slots will be added to our servers.
Oh, wasn't this game just found out to be a scam? I think it has drops on Twitch right now, and it's got a lot of viewers. How is it a scam? Apparently it's extremely pay to win. That's just what I've heard. Maybe it's not. I don't know. Pay to lose, baby.
20-minute adventure in the blatant plagiarist game. In and Out. Arena Breakout is not plagiarizing anything from Battlestate games. It is a competing game in the same genre. RM solo album, Right Place Wrong Person, will include 11 tracks. Aren't they in the military? Korean male artists can release pre-recorded content during the enlistment period. Incredible moment captured on video as a shark takes an injured sea turtle to humans on a boat so they can help save it. As expected from the Daily Loud, this footage was edited and spliced to present an alternative narrative of a shark trying to save a turtle. Okay, dogs are barking. In
Oh,
the original
wow, his
video,
dogs are
the
really
fishermen
barking.
rescued the turtle from a tiger shark after the turtle tried to climb aboard their boat. Rishi Sunak's unfunded 46 billion pledge is a threat to pensioners like Betty. It's time for him to come clean about who really is going to pay for it. This is Betty. Do you think pensioners like Betty should pay the Tories' 46 billion pound plan to abolish national insurance? The UK state pension operates on a pay-as-you-go basis. This means the state pensions of current pensioners are paid out of current general tax revenue. The amount of the benefit received is linked to the number of national insurance qualifying years paid
Oh my god.
/ credited. Our city is in need of recovery. Something I know a little about. I'm running for mayor because I love San Francisco and I'm committed to helping our city recover with hard work and decades of experience.
Oh no.
Watch my video
Mr. Mayor's about to get community noted.
And more. The 5,000 homes Aaron claims to want to build in this video will only cover 6% of the
you're gonna need more than that, Aaron.
1,000 home shortage.
You're gonna need more than that.
Policies over his last 2 decades as a San Francisco supervisor. The lack of diversity at Lowell,
not looking good.
Has long been a blemish on San Francisco's long-held academic crown jewel. Based on current trends, Lowell's high school has an 83% minority enrollment.
Hey,
BTS
that's
Jungkook
kind of based.
Linked to cult speculation and controversies. Headline is defamatory and false. During a Weverse live, Jungkook shared to not be affiliated with any religion. Moreover, a soy sauce bottle and a like are not in any shape or form indicating of any cult behavior. Big Hit is taking actions against these malicious rumors. Encourage interact.
That was a lot. I just, it's just K-pop things. I don't even want to get near that. Just hearing that, it's like, yep.
Active learning and boost your child's confidence in math. Get it? Be aware that every 10th line is identical without adjusting the mechanism. So when a long column is rolled in the middle, the same 10 questions are repeated 4+ times on the page. Wow, they stole that spot straight from Osprey vs. Danielson on Sunday LOL. It is actually a callback to the Gary's Mod is officially delisting all Nintendo related add-ons as a result of Nintendo themselves issuing takedowns. Don't know what's going to happen to all the creators, but this is officially the end of the Splatoon Gmod community. There has been no official confirmation of Nintendo actually ordering a cease and desist towards Facepunch Studios.
Oh, really?
It is also worth noting that the email used is not legitimate.
Oh, yeah, I heard about this in passing too. I didn't realize it wasn't real. Although I didn't really look into it or
essential delivery services due
think
to
long
the
about
Seattle City Council. We need your help to fix this extreme delivery ordinance. Washington Alliance for Innovation and Independent Work is a lobbying group from corporations such as Uber and DoorDash to oppose Seattle's pay-up laws. Pay-up ensures that a company can't classify a gig worker as an independent contractor to avoid paying minimum wage. 1993 Sonic.
I hate this. I hate the whole avoiding to pay people minimum wage. That is something. Anyways, this is a base community post.
Minimum wage. 1993 Sonic. Okay, Short King. This is Sonic as he appears in Sonic Boom, which released in 2014, not 1993. It is possible that Google Play have confused it for the game Sonic CD.
Oh, no. Google Play! You got it all wrong!
Which did release in 1993
Somebody's gotta tell him.
and contains a song called Sonic Boom. Pumpkins are a fruit. Pumpkins is a fruit, guy. Not only are you a fool, but you're a buffoon. Pumpkins are berries. Berries? That's not how you say berries, spell berries. You have the audacity to spread lies in a community note with such confidence in your unneeded information.
Perish! You're not even correct, perish!
It's not even correct, perish. I did not know pumpkins were berries. I've never had pumpkin before.
Wait, pumpkins are berries? Hang on, I'm Googling it. Pumpkins are fruits, and even more specifically, a pumpkin is a type of botanical berry called a peppo. A peppo! That's fun to say. Peppo.
Should I try it? Is it nice? It just seems disgusting. Slimy, gooey, and bleh. Zoos are valid. Did you know being attracted to animals is-
Whoa,
No, it's not.
Whoa,
One more time.
Whoa, hold on. That escalated quickly. Hold up.
Zoophilia is classified as paraphilia, and committing acts of bestiality is illegal
Hold
in
up
almost-
there, brother.
what do you mean
Oh,
almost?
boy.
Wait, what? See, I want to look up which state it's legal, but I don't really want to have that on my search history.
Oh, hell no.
Why is it legal? Maybe it's not legal, but maybe it isn't, like, illegal, if that makes sense. That's insane.
Oh, man.
Aphrodite is not the god of attractive women. She's the god of love. Her face was designed to be androgynous. The word's androgynous, I said it wrong, okay? And I think it's recording on the wrong mic. This is, like, post-Vasco. Oopsie. To represent men and women's attraction. It's a design with thought put into it. unlike the stellar blade, which looks like it was designed with one
Oh
hand.
man, the stellar blade
Aphrodite has
hatred.
historically been depicted as a symbol of feminine beauty,
Yep.
often depicted nude or wearing clothing that accentuated her curves and elaborate jewelry. She is not designed to make your cooking process easier. Every household needs one of these drain baskets. Get it? This video is a marketing strategy of a dropshipping outlet, which
Not
may get
more
its products from platform
dropshipping,
like
no!
AliExpress. Yeah, so update. If you watched the Pokemon meme video, I am getting that Gengar bed, and the Roblox meme video, I am getting the man-face cake. They are all coming.
Oh my god. They are all coming. I like it. I like the red carpet, but instead it's Gengar's tongue. Blah.
They will be coming in the next week, I would say.
That was great. Community note destruction hours make me feel good.